Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for September. The standout moment this month is without doubt the arrival of Jupiter in the most exuberant part of your horoscope for the first time in 12 years. This is the planet of growth, but traditionally in astrology, it is all about good fortune. Of course, a lot of people do view astrology as about neat good luck, or lack of it. There is an element of good fortune in astrology, but modern astrologers tend to think that the harder we work, the more rewards we get. So Jupiter arriving in this area is not a green light to just take everything easy and hope everything will fall into our laps. It's a time when we just need to make the most of our talents. And for you, it can have significant benefits for you in terms of your love life too. All the good things in life that we enjoy are influenced by the fifth solar house that Jupiter moves into. It also moves into your sister air sign of Libra. So that's a very good thing. This triplicity is going to bring about your natural ability to flourish and explain things and be enthusiastic. And that's going to be something that's going to pull towards you a lot of good possibilities over the next year. But as I said, you need to work hard to make this all come together for you. Now, laying in wait for Jupiter is Venus, the planet of love, which is in this part of your horoscope from the start of this month. Venus in the fifth house is a beautiful transit usually, but ironically from the day that Jupiter moves in through to the 13th, Venus gets into a really tricky angle with Pluto. And just as Jupiter moves in, you could actually find that you get some kind of connection with someone. This connection could be quite a romantic one, and I say that in inverted commas. There could be a magnetic, mesmeric connection to someone who really seems to be the bee's knees. If you really do find yourself fancying them in terms of a sexual attraction, you just need to be aware about where they're coming from, their intentions, but also your intentions too. If you're both up for a little bit of a fling, enjoy the moment. It could be very passionate. If you're looking for something much more sincere, be careful that you don't end up getting used. Now, in week 3 of this month, Venus is also going to be opposite Uranus, which suggests there could be some turbulence or some excitement around your friendship sector. And there may be someone who's quite different, tends to be a little bit individualistic, who can catch your eye as well. Or if you're in a long-term romantic relationship, the desire to be a bit more of a free spirit and hang out with your friends could put you face to face with someone who shows a serious interest in you. What are you going to do? And with Mars, the power planet, also in your sector of relating, angling up brilliantly to Uranus from the 11th through to the 22nd, for some twins, this could be a month where you really do feel like living a little bit dangerously, and it can make your pulse race quicker and be a very exciting time. But just be conscious that there are 2 eclipses this month, and both of them work in a duo, a polarity, which is going to be about your home, emotional and family issues, and also how you fit this together with your worldly needs too. Also, Mercury, your ruler, is going to be twisting backward through to the 22nd, suggesting there could be a tendency at times to bottle up your emotions, or you may find thoughts whizzing round and round your head, which maybe you need to try to articulate outwards rather than keeping them inside. But don't jump too much to conclusions, because the lunar eclipse, which occurs on the 16th, clashes badly with Mars. You may find that someone in the following 6 months that you encounter in a professional context could be quite a challenge to deal with. This may be someone that you have a bit of a power battle around, which could affect then how you feel inside of yourself and how this impacts on your emotional situation. So be aware of politics. Not everyone's going to be fully open to the charm and drive and difference that you can make this month, but a lot of people will be. A magical time for you can also be when the sun pitches up into Libra And this is going to see the last 10 days of the month see you more outgoing, more energized. Mercury starts to go forwards. It is true that both Venus and Mars are going to be shifting, and this is towards the end of the month, but they're going to be shifting in a way where they're cooperating with one another very positively. And I think this is an opportunity for you to take your resources much more seriously and use your people skills, which are often very strong in terms of your approach to business or work. But just be conscious of the role of Neptune, which has been so powerful this year, but particularly from the middle of May. It's still in that right angle with Saturn this month. It does reach a peak, it's true, and it is going to be declining as the month goes on. But it's just suggesting that when it comes to your worldly involvement, it is important to try to understand that not everybody is going to understand how you come across. But I think you can bring a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of colour and a lot of personality to the month. Nothing's ever perfect, and if you're just conscious of the more emotional and sensitive side of life, and you can deal with this well and know what you want and be dealing with these things, there is this opportunity to showcase the you that's fun, that's sociable, and quite dynamic too. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Gemini. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.